Fresno Unified will now expand the search for a new superintendent outside of the school district. That decision made by board trustees tonight after canceling interviews it had scheduled with its internal candidates.
Fox 26 reporter Sophia Lesseos was at tonight's meeting and joins us live now outside Fresno Unified headquarters. All right, Sophia, we knew they were expecting a big crowd tonight. What did people have to say?
Liz and Monty, it was a packed house and many people were trying to squeeze into that boardroom because they had something to say. Now, most of the people that did speak today were asking for complete transparency as well as an external search for the new superintendent. And just to remind you, this is just weeks after a slim majority actually had voted to have an internal search. Hear what people had to say.
It doesn't make any sense to handicap ourselves by limiting this process to internal candidates.
If we are certain that an internal candidate is the best option for this major role, then I say let's put that internal candidate against anyone outside of the district who's willing to take the sacrifices needed to be a superintendent.
As trustees, by definition, you are entrusted with the future of my kids and everyone else's kids, and I think today's action is a step in that direction.
Even students came out to speak.
I'm a senior at Edison High School, and in 2 months I will be graduating. And instead of preparing for my graduation or getting ready for my prom, my classmates and I are here addressing issues that we're supposed to trust the adults with. These same adults, these trustees who are showing us the exact opposite of what Fresno Unified is supposed to stand for.
Some were even worried that accusations of racial bias were an attempt to avoid transparency.
I'm all here for transparency, for community support and voice, and people are upset. And that's where it lies. It's not about checking boxes and saying we have people of color and them being used as a pawn, right, for political gain. It's really about saying, what is the voice?
While the majority of the community members who spoke out were for a nationwide search for a new candidate, some spoke up for the candidates already being considered.
Please take a look at our candidates who have been doing the work, who have a broad vision, who may want to do things differently and just need to be given an opportunity to show the reciprocity of learning, the culture of kindness, but more importantly, a tough culture of accountability to everyone involved for our students.
Now, this doesn't mean the internal candidates who were supposed to have an interview today cannot apply for the position. They can still apply. That just means that they're going to be starting a nationwide search for the position, and that the board members are now planning on processing how they're going to be starting this search. Liz and Monty.
All right, thank you, Sophia. And as we reported last night at 10, Board President Susan Wittrup called out her fellow board members who she says wanted to limit the search to internal candidates.
And tonight we're hearing from one of the trustees who says laws were violated when information from that closed-door meeting was made public.
Here's what Area 1 trustee Keisha Thomas told Fox 26 reporter Anissa Martinez earlier today.
We want to interview internal first. And I've said that a million times. We never said we were not going to go national. We never said we were not going to go statewide. However, people have ulterior motives. And they're thinking about what they can get out of the process if they can pressure us into making a different decision.
We asked Thomas about reports the board was favoring Fresno Unified's Deputy Superintendent Misty Herr for the job. Thomas says possible racism could be to blame for the pushback.
I really feel in my heart that because she is a woman of color, that is the reason why we are having so much backlash. I really do. This is the first woman of color, first woman period, that has ever been in this position. Misty has made history.
Thomas told Anissa that parents told consultants they favored having someone local as the next superintendent, specifically someone who knows Fresno Unified and is already familiar with the challenges it faces.